First job today then is clean up because I made a mess everywhere. Everything's shit, everything's covered. I've got stuff everywhere, can't even get the car out, can't work on it. So massive sort out. I forgot to start the GoPro again after the time lapse cut off. One side's almost back together on the rear. Had a couple of issues where I've got fresh zinc coating and things, the threads need clearing out and bits and bobs, so it's just took a bit longer than expected. And routing handbrake cable through the reinforced subframe was a bit of a pain in the arse. But you know, we're almost there, get the other side on, get the disc on in a second, get the wheels on, and hopefully in the next sort of hour or so get it on the floor and off this dolly. Right, well the S13's finally on the floor. Load of issues, just bits going back together that haven't been together in a long time. You know, fresh paint, powder coat, everything's got extra layers, extra tolerances. But yeah, she rolled out of the garage. Finally, we can get a look around the car properly. Huckty Motorsport cage. Big thanks to Mark on that. You know, did a smashing job. Mark's also done the front tubs, made all them look nice and pretty. And he done some patchwork in the roof where there was some rust along here and down here. Yeah, took the shell back to bare metal before the black. It's just covered in dust and overspray at the moment. Give that a good wipe off when I get a minute. I can finally start putting some bits back on the car. Dash bars in after being powder coated. Handbrakes all back in to hold the car still. There's no diff or anything in the car, but I fitted a 350Z diff into an S13 subframe. Took a lot of chopping. It was a bit of a pain. It took me a lot longer than expected, but you know, 350Z diff, CDI9 gearbox, 2JZ should be a good package. Yeah, so there's the S13 all out, ready to go. That's not the ride height, don't worry about that. Over fenders go on. I'm going to start putting all the body panels and things back on to get them out of the way. Doors are at my house. Engine should be going in tomorrow. Get all the front panel on, figure out how much I've got to cut the bonnet and bits and bobs like that, and it'll actually start looking like a car again, maybe give me some motivation. Got a bit excited, put the rear lights in, had them brand new in the box for about a year. Put the over fenders on, obviously they've still got to be painted and prepped, and the fitment's got to be made better because that's just not acceptable anymore. It was before, but it's not now, so I'll probably just trim that, drop that down a bit, fiberglass it back in. Obviously all the alignments outlined, so a bit of a trip to Geo by Luke when the car's ready, get him to align it all. But yeah, progress, wings and that on in a bit, and then engine in tomorrow. Just before I start packing away, last couple of bits, put the bash bar on, also made by 2Jz Motorsport. So it sits nice and lovely. I do have the under panel for that, it's just in primer at the house, so that's that. The lights are in, couldn't resist. Just transformed it. I've got some inspiration back. Time to crack on, I think. While the sun's out, let's check the paint. Don't know if you can see the sparkle in it. Yeah, I got well carried away. I had to put some of the kit on. Oh, just obsessed with it. D-Max Type 3 kit. Can't remember the make of the front wings, but they're 55mm wide. Sits the work wheels lovely. Same with the back. Don't worry about this bar at the front. That's all getting chopped back out. Radiator is going to sit probably in line with that because the JZ is a bit long, and I got a big 2Jz Motorsport radiator. So we'll figure that out in a couple of days, I guess. Alright, had a good sort out, had a good tidy up, get the car back in a minute, call it quits for today, get ready for tomorrow, get the engine and that back in, then figure out where we're cutting the bonnet. Because of what we did with Huxley Motorsport, the cam cover in my calculation should fall about there, so I'll trim that piece out, trim that piece, possibly have to trim over here for the turbo because it's a big boy.